Social services, on Daniel Osbourne's doorstep. That's where this week ends. But before it gets there, a little boy is alone on the streets of Weatherfield, in the dark, while his dad sleeps through the smoke. When that lands, it won't feel like a soap moment. It'll feel real. This week is Daniel's darkest chapter yet. A surprise arrest in the Theo Silverton case, and a quiet storyline that's about to explode. Right, let's get into it. So, Daniel, where do I even begin with this man? He has been through the absolute ringer, losing Sinead, raising Bertie mostly on his own, and that whole nightmare with Bethany and the book, and now he's fighting a battle with an anonymous troll who's been tearing him apart online. And this week, it all comes crashing down at once. It starts innocuously enough. Bertie gives him a little world's best teacher mug before school, which is genuinely sweet, and you can see for just a moment that Daniel is trying. He wants to hold it together. But then Lily Platt gets involved, reading out these horrible posts in the corridor. And when that mug ends up smashed on the floor, honestly, it felt like a metaphor for everything. Jake Windus films the whole meltdown, which is the last thing Daniel needs right now. That footage is going to follow him. Then it's straight to the Rovers, isn't it? And Adam shuts that down fast by stopping Sean from serving him, which, fair play to Adam. But Daniel isn't exactly in a listening mood. He storms out and confronts Megan in the precinct. And honestly, I had my heart in my mouth watching that scene. There's a version of this storyline where Daniel crosses a line he can't come back from. Now here's where it gets properly interesting. Daniel has a moment of realization. A throwaway remark from Jodie Ramsey sets something off in his brain, and he puts it together that she is truth-teller too. His troll. The person who has been sending him spiraling for weeks. And the thing is, Jodie has been presenting herself as a confidant, someone on his side. That betrayal on top of everything else, I think it absolutely breaks something in him. My theory? Jodie denying it won't be the end of this. She's playing a longer game, and I reckon there's more to her motives than we've been shown yet. Watch that space. The drunken announcement in the Rovers, Daniel telling everyone Jodie is his stalker, is exactly the kind of thing that makes you cover your eyes. Because even if he's right, nobody in that pub is going to take him seriously in that state. And Jodie, clever as ever, plays the tears card and walks out looking like the victim. This is the part that really got me. Daniel passes out on the sofa. Bertie tells him he's starving, and Daniel just doesn't respond. So Bertie tries to make his own tea. Something goes wrong in the kitchen. Smoke fills the room, and that little lad wanders out onto the streets by himself in the night. Viewers might remember a time when Daniel was the one fighting tooth and nail for that boy. When Sinead was ill, and Daniel was doing everything just to keep it together for Bertie's sake. That context makes this so much harder to watch. He does get woken up. A call from school the next morning. Bertie hasn't shown up, and the panic sets in. But then comes what feels like an inevitable reckoning. Adam and Daniel go at each other. Adam brings up Sinead, Daniel lashes out, and Ken ends up getting caught in the middle. Tracy later lays it out plainly. Daniel cannot look after himself, let alone a child. And honestly, she's not wrong. Social services at the door. That's where we leave Daniel this week. And that, to me, is the most frightening cliffhanger in this entire run of episodes.